Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome once again. My name is Daniel and here I am with another video. In this video we are going to work with the web server NGINX that has been installed on our Linux Ubuntu version 20.04. That process was covered in the previous two videos. Actually, the first video is the creation of the VPS server. That VPS was created in vulture.com. The second video is about the installation of NGINX and the configuration of the main domain. We did also configure SSH. Public key authentication was also completed in the two previous videos. Just one little clarification: these two first videos were recorded in Spanish language, but you can mute my voice and follow the video because all the tutorials and slides I've used are in English. So go ahead and check those videos if you need to check them. Okay, so for this video I'm going to take advantage of a well-known feature that comes with the Microsoft Office suite. I'm talking about mail merge. I'm pretty sure that you have used this feature sometimes in your career. Basically, you combine the data from an Excel file and also a Word file, as you can see here. So on my Excel, I have these two variables, subdomain and also color. As you can see, this works like it's kind of a database or data source. In this case, I only put four values for my subdomain and 4 values for the colors. These colors are going to be used in the HTML file as the background color. Okay, of course you can put whatever you want. These are just random selection that I like to use for this video. Okay, I already complete the previous step. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the maybe the most important thing for you to know. You can create your Word file, put whatever you want, and use these variables. As you can see here, this is a variable that is gonna take each of these values. And when it comes to colors, in the second file, yes, I'm using that variable also. Hex is the name, hex color, for the background, as I told you before. Once you have everything prepared, you can go to the next step. As you can see here, step number 5. Next step is gonna be preview your letters. So that's it. You don't have to complete the merge because in this step you are able to move between the different options. As you can see, I don't need to complete the merge. I can just copy everything from here. Okay, that was just a little explanation about mail merge. I'm pretty sure that there are lots and lots of videos about using this feature that comes with the Microsoft Office suite. Okay, so let's start with our configuration. We have to configure server block. That is the equivalent in Apache for virtual host. Is the same thing. In the Apache's world, they call this virtual host. In the NGINX world, they call it a server block, but is the same thing. Okay, what else I want to tell you right now? Yeah, basically you are gonna see that we need three things. First one is a folder. As you can see here, we are creating a folder, a directory. That directory needs a specific ownership and specific permissions. So the first, this first page is all related to the folder. So what we need, one folder and two files. This is the first file, is actually the HTML file, and the other file, the second one, is the configuration file. So the configuration file is telling you where is that folder. As you can see here, the path for that folder is this. The name of the folder is this. And the file that you are gonna look for should be here between these options. We have multiple options here. So yeah, as I told you, one folder, two files. That's it, nothing else. Here I also completed server name. You have to put server name with and without the www. And here, as you can see, these two backward slash, I put them in a different color because these are not part of the command. I have to put this one because I'm using the T command. So these are here to escape the $sign. If you don't put this backward slash, the behavior of the T command is going to be weird, and you won't even get these two variables inside your file. Okay, just another clarification. Okay, so how is everything working at this moment, right now? Right now, if every person who points their browser to my domain name, in my case solknode.com, is gonna be redirected to this page. Welcome to NGINX. Where is that page? Inside a folder. As I told you, we only need three things: a folder and two files, and also a link. Yeah, maybe I should say four things, not just three. A folder, two files, and one link. 4 things we need to make server blocks works. Perfect. Okay, so let's see if we can find all these 4 things that I mentioned. So this is the folder, as you can see here, inside var www html. At this moment, we are using this folder. This is one of the files, the HTML file. If you open this file, you can see that everything in that file is rendered by the browser, and we get this this website, this page. It's not a website, it's just a page. As you can see, the title, Welcome NGINX, this was modified in the previous video, and is what you see here in the tab. The title of the page is shown here in the tab. Then all this text is here, welcome to NGINX. And this paragraph, if you see this page, the NGINX server, blah, 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 is here. This is the paragraph. So yeah, we have found the file really, really fast. The other file, the configuration file, is in another place. Let me show you here real quick. You have to go to etc nginx sites available, and this is the configuration file. The name is default, and you have to keep that name. You shouldn't change this name because this is act as the default website. I can open this file now to show you, and also we have to change a few things here. So the path and the folder is fine. We don't want to change that by now, but let's keep like it is. We have to add index.php because it's not here listed, so we can copy and paste here. That's it, index.php is now there. Yeah, the server name is another thing that we have to complete here. As I told you, this is my domain name, the main domain, and we have to put it with and without the www, like that. Perfect. Yeah, we can save this file. That's it. And I told you that there is a fourth thing needed, and that is link. That link is used to enable the website, because you can have many websites available, but the only thing that are going to be seen by user are the ones that are enabled, and for that we have to create a link. As you can see, this little file, you can tell by this arrow is a link. Actually, you can edit that link. Here in WinSCP, you have that option. That's the first option of the menu. And here you can verify where is pointing to this link, the shortcut. In the Windows world, we use the word shortcut, not link. But here in Linux, we use link. It's exactly the same thing. So the first value is the name of the link, and the second is where that link is pointing to. In this case, it's pointing to the default file that we saw a few minutes ago. Perfect. So I told you that we can change the name of this file, but we can change the name of the link. That is perfectly possible. Let me do that right now so we can start adapting this configuration to our situation. I'm going to put here solkno.com.conf because this is the configuration for my main domain. Now we are going to add 4 more for these domains. You're going to see that is really easy. You can complete this if you prepare everything as I did using Microsoft Office. This process is really fast. Let me show you. Let me start right now. Let me see. I want to respect the order. Yeah, the first one is shop. Let me go back. Chat shop. Yeah, this is the first one. Okay, I'm gonna use now my console paste. This command is going to create the folder. As I told you, this folder needs specific permissions and ownership, but we are going to work on that later. We can I think I can put I can change ownership right now. But let me show you. This folder has been created inside www. If I refresh here in WinSCP, I can refresh to see that the folder was created. But what about ownership? The root is there, but the group is not there. So I have to run this command in order to change ownership. Okay, enter, refresh. And as you can see, now the group has changed to www data. So we are good with that. The third command that I have here is for the permissions for this folder. Let me check permission. I think that permissions are already fine. We don't need that. Properties, yeah, 755. Yeah, we don't have to run that command because permissions for that folder are just okay. But once we create the HTML file, we have to run again that command. Okay, let me use this T command to create the HTML file for my shop subdomain. Go back to the console, paste. Perfect. The command was executed, and now I can verify inside my folder that index is there. Perfect. Let me open the file to check that this is my HTML file. As you can see, I put subdomain name here in the title. This is going to appear in the tab of the browser. And yeah, I decided to put a background color, welcome to blah blah blah. Perfect. So what about permissions? As you can see, permissions are 644. Yeah, 644. Permissions are okay, but I need to change ownership because www data, the group is not there. So I have to use the same command as before, but I have to include the star at the end. Let me do that right now. Start, enter. That's it. If I refresh now, the group is www data. Perfect. That's it. We have completed that part. Now for the last file, the configuration file. Let me copy this, go to the console. I have to clear this, paste, and perfect. That the configuration file has been created. Where here is the path. So now we are going to move to that place. Using the bookmark, I can go there really quick. And now if I refresh, I have here my first configuration file that belongs to my shop subdomain. If I open this file, I can see all the information. The folder, the file, and also server name with and without the www. I think that, yeah, everything is fine. The last thing that I need, as I told you, is just a simple link. And for that, I'm going to take from here the name of this file, including the path. That's another useful tool that comes with WinSCP. Okay, so I can go to sites enable, create a new link, new file, new directory, new link. The last option, paste and paste. I think that took two little dots there. I don't need them. Okay, and here I don't need the path. I just need the name of the file. Yep, so okay. And now you can see that I have my main domain and my first subdomain. So these are the two websites that are enabled at the moment. Let me see if I go to my browser. I can see that new subdomain. But first I need to restart NGINX. Restart. Let me check the status. Perfect. This is working fine. Now I can go back to my browser. I already have Solkno. Let me see, Solkno shop.solkno.com. Enter. Yep, perfect. So as you can see, we have created our first subdomain. Welcome to shop.solkno.com. So the same process, we have to do the same process to create the remaining ones. Let me move from shop to chat. You can see that using this feature everything is really easy. I can copy this now, go to the console, clear. Okay, the folder for chat has been created. We can verify that real quick here in www, refresh, and yes, chat folder is here. Now let me complete the ownership configuration for this folder using this command, and go back, refresh, and chat has www data as the group. Perfect, we are making progress. The last one I told you 755, we don't need that. 755 is already there. Yeah, 755. Remember, for the folder the recommendation is 755, and for the files is 644, as I can show you. For this file, 644. Yeah, 644. Perfect. Okay, let me now create this HTML file using this command, command. Perfect. The file has been created inside chat.solkno.com. The file is there. What about permissions? Yeah, 644. The only thing I have to change, let me see if I can change from here. No, I can't change the group from here, but I can change the group using this command. Okay, I have to add the star sign here to cover the file. So now if I refresh, www data is there. Perfect. What else do I need? Yeah, the configuration file. Copy, go to the console, clear screen, paste the command, and that's it. I don't have to change anything on the configuration file, so I can just go to my sites enable, not available first. I can refresh here. Chat is now here. I can copy the file name, including the path, in order to be able to quickly create the link. So right click, new link, paste and paste. And here I have to remove the path. I don't need the path. The only thing that I need is the name. Okay, perfect. I have now my link. I can restart NGINX once again and check the status, active and running. Perfect. So if I go now to chat.solkno.com, everything should be working fine. Perfect. So shop and chat are already there. Let me increase a little bit the size of the text. As you can see, it's using the different background color that I decided to use here and put here in my Excel. Perfect. So there are only 2 remaining subdomains. I'm going to create them using my process. As you can see, it's a really straightforward process. Okay, I haven't changed yet, so I have to go here, change, and now I have blog. This is my other subdomain. Copy. Let me clear the screen once again. Paste. Okay, so the folder has been created. The ownership of the folder is going to be changed also using this command. Perfect. Let me just verify that. www, refresh. Perfect. Blog is there. www data is there. Now next step is the creation of the HTML file. Copy, console, paste. HTML has been created. Now I can change ownership of that file, including star sign at the end. Let me go back to blog. Yeah, www data is there. So HTML file. Remember, you have to be sure that you have here 644 for files. Okay, last step is the creation of the configuration file. Let me clear screen once again. Paste here. Yeah, configuration file has been created. So now I can go to sites available and copy the name of the new configuration file, including also the path, as I told you before. Perfect. With this information, I can now create the link that is going to point to that file. So new link, paste here, and remove here the path. Perfect. So now I have to restart NGINX once again, check the status, active and running, and now, as I did before, I'm going to copy from here the new domain name and open a new tab, paste, enter. Welcome to blog.solkno.com. Everything is working perfectly well. As you can see, different background color for these pages. So there is only one remaining. the last one is test. As you can see, this process, when you use this method, everything is really easy, clear. So we need one folder, 2 files, and 1 link. That's it, nothing else. Folder has been created. Let me change the ownership of that folder. Now I have to create the HTML file. Perfect. Now go back to this command and change ownership for that file using the star sign. I want to verify that everything is fine visually, so I have to refresh. Test is here, www.data. Let me check permissions for this file, 755, that's okay. And inside this folder, the group for this file is www.data, and the permissions are okay, 644, excellent. We are making good progress here. So the last file that I have to create is the configuration file. Copy, paste. Okay, configuration file has been created. I have to go there to copy the name and also the path. Let me refresh. Test is here. File names, copy name, including path. Now I can go to sites enable in order to create a new link. New link, paste here, and from here remove the path. Perfect. So this is the last server block, the last virtual host that we have created. Now I have to restart NGINX. Let me check also the status and check with my browser, the last one. Paste, enter. Perfect. Welcome to test.solpno.com. So as you can see, it's really when you know what to do, and if you implement a nice procedure as I did using this Microsoft Office feature, mail merge, everything is really easy and quickly completed. So for the next video, we are going to include, to install the SSL certificates. We need the certificates in order to be able to use HTTPS, because at this moment what we have is HTTP, but all the websites needs HTTPS. So we are going to use certbot. Let me see if I can open certbot from here. Certbot. Yeah, certbot is here. So we are going to choose here NGINX, because this is the web server that we are using, and the system is Ubuntu 2004. So yeah, we are going to follow all these steps in order to get the certificates that we need to be able to start using HTTPS. And that's gonna be another interesting and funny video. So for this video, I think that's it. Nothing else. We have completed the task, build the server blocks, and that's it, guys. I hope you have learned something new today. If you have any question, just let me know below in the comments of the video. And I have to say goodbye. That's it, guys. See you in the next video. See you, all of you. I hope you are doing perfectly well. Bye, guys. Bye bye. See you in the next video.